You all know already that Kyle Rittenhouse has been acquitted on all charges against him. I think anyone that follows this channel, at least because you support us, understand that this was supposed to happen all along. It's no secret to those of us that actually pay attention and saw what happened that day and listened to the evidence and watched the trial, which I watched the trial every second of it. I watched. And what I did was I recorded it so that even if I was going to be in class, it would continue recording. And I want to tell you, I had to wait a few minutes because you could probably see my eyes are still a little glossy. I literally cried when that fifth charge was finally announced as not guilty. And I feel bad for that kid because, you know, he did what, well, let me start this way. He shouldn't have had to do what he did. This is a 17-year-old, then 17-year-old kid doing what adults should have been doing, which is protecting their community. And what happened was the failure of the public, the failure of our government to protect this community resulted in a 17-year-old kid having to protect himself. And, you know, when the government fails, it's incumbent upon us as citizens, as free people, as the masters of this country, to fill the gaps, because the government is only there to do full-time what we can't do full-time because we have jobs. That's why we hire government to perform police duties, to perform security duties, and to try and protect our communities. And when they don't do that, we still hold that responsibility. And Kyle understood that. This should not have been political. This is about the right to self-defense and the right to stand and protect your community against a violent mob. This was the second night, at least, of burning, looting, destruction, and mayhem, and the only one with balls enough to do anything about it and to try and prevent further rioting, looting, arson, and mayhem was a 17-year-old kid. I am so happy for Kyle. I'm also worried for Kyle. And Open Carry Texas, by the way, supports Kyle 100,000%, if that's even possible. And you know what, Kyle, if you don't feel safe up there, come down here. We'll take care of you. We'll take care of you down here in Texas. All right, buddy? But I'm worried about him because, you know what? The liberal mob is going to constantly be after this kid, and he's going to have to watch his back for the rest of his life. For the rest of his life. Why? Because the liberal mob doesn't care about justice. They don't care about laws. They care about looting, destruction, lawlessness, authoritarianism, and communism. It has nothing to do with justice. And I'm glad to see that justice was served. Open Carry Texas is happy to see justice served. We're gonna give Kyle some time to relax, to adjust, to reel in and deal with this verdict and the hell he's been put through for the past few weeks and months, and hell, even year, the hell that he's been put through. And then we're going to reach out to him, and we're going to present him with an OCT belt buckle and some other stuff. Are you, am I not broadcasting? Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Kyle Rittenhouse, not guilty of all counts. The charges have been dismissed with prejudice, which means they can't be relitigated. I mean, obviously they can go to appeal, and an appellate court can remand it back for trial. But I can't see this prosecution retrying this case. They failed so miserably. And if you bring those witnesses back on the stand for a second trial, well, you can't do a second trial. He's already been acquitted. But even with all the appealable issues. I'm so glad that Gates offered. I did hear about that. That Gates offered him a an internship. What you know what? As a matter of fact, send Gates a message through his pages and let him know you appreciate him because let's be honest, Kyle is just going to have a rough life. I'll tell you this. I will tell you this. If he writes a book about this whole thing, he is going to be set for life because I will probably buy 50 copies just to give out for Christmas. And I guarantee you a lot of other people will as well. But I don't want to belabor this issue. I just want to congratulate Kyle Rittenhouse. I want him and everybody here watching to know that we support him. We support you, Kyle. And I apologize that you had to be the one to step in when adults failed your community. But I'm so proud of you that you did. And as a combat veteran, I also understand that you're going to have to deal with this for the rest of your life. That even though you were justified, having to take the life of another human being is going to live with you forever. But don't let it control you. Don't let it consume you, Kyle. Don't let it dictate your life. Take these experiences, learn from them, grow from them, make yourself a positive life. And if you need to seek help, seek help. Don't try to shoulder this burden alone. A lot of combat veterans out there understand what you went through. And I'm telling you right now, what you went through is not much different than what many of us went through. Your life was in danger. You had to discharge your firearm. You had a gun stuck in your face. And you had to take, justifiably, the life of two individuals and almost two others. So don't let anyone get you down. Be positive. Stay strong. And remember that the Second Amendment is there to protect you always. Always. And wherever you go legally armed. And defend yourself, just like you did. Guys, y'all take care. God bless you all. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm so glad that that we got this verdict and that Kyle's going to be able to spend his Thanksgiving and Christmas with his family. And I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving and Christmas as well. Be safe and be free. Thank you all. And yes, he does need to sue the media. Absolutely. I think Nick Sandmann should come to his aid, and those attorneys should jump on. And I'm getting text messages like crazy. I guess people don't think I was paying attention. All right, y'all. Hey, take care. Be safe. Be free. By the way, I graduate law school in May, and I look forward to defending freedom and standing up for the people's right to self-defense. I will be an attorney for Self-Defense Fund, and I will aggressively defend people's right to keep and bear arms, both as an independent litigator and as a program attorney for Self-Defense Fund. So go to selfdefensefund.com, join, $12.95 a month. You can't beat it. If you ever end up in a position like Kyle was in, do you know how much that trial cost? And had he not had all the donations that he had or been covered by something like Self-Defense Fund, the dude would be poor for the rest of his life. So definitely join. It's worth it. I've been a member for almost 10 years now, and I have nothing bad to say. All right, y'all. Take care. Be safe. Be free. And I'll see you when I get back to Texas.